Hello, welcome back. Enjoying the birds out singing. I harvested some plants already and enjoying the sunshine. Coffee. What I did was make room for other plants to start growing because I did plant the chard in throughout, and I have the spinach growing throughout here and on the other side. So I do want all that to have enough light. So I did trim up some of the plants, and I did also want to remove the romaine lettuce. They were starting to sort of bolt because of the warm weather. So I want to use that up for salad tonight. Make some nasturtium salt possibly, or eat some for salad. In order to make room for my tomatoes, I did have to trim up some of these plants, make some room. It's more of a veggie update, and I'm going to start today the tomatoes. I don't know how well it's going to go. I haven't always had success growing seeds indoors, but I do have better lighting, and I'm going to try to do better. I really want to grow the seeds that I saved last year from my tomatoes. I didn't save any for my cucumbers. I'm just gonna go to Green Acres and buy the same exact variety. I had Japanese cucumbers last year, and oh my goodness, I had 50 plus on one vine. They are long, delicious, and honestly, I'm just gonna grow those again. And maybe I'll save seeds this year. I was just enjoying them too much to want to save seeds. But I did save seeds from the tomatoes, and the plan is to try to grow my favorite varieties from last year. What are you doing? Zilla? What are you doing? Who's so cute? A harvest basket. I got some nasturtium. I got my romaine out, some sage, my pineapple mint. I wanted to cut it because it was a bit long. I want it to start pushing out. This is my peppermint that I have. I got some collard, well, not collard, but like collard. I'm gonna use it as collard greens, and some kale. So lots of salad on the way, and some greens for some soup or stew. These were from my mom. These were from my mom. These are the ones that I saved. These are the ones that I saved. This is from my mom, and these were from my mom. So plenty were from my mom. Just didn't want fungal issues, so I sterilized my compost. Basically, the idea is they grow along the roots, so you plant them in something deep, they'll do well. Basically, don't overwater too much. Make sure there's drainage holes, which I did make. If they get leggy at all, you can add a bit more of the compost and coco coir, a bit higher, since I started a little lower. That way, if they do get leggy, it will cover up a bit of the upper part, and it will help it root up that upper area and not be as leggy, so that I can transplant them into here. So I'm going to start with the sugar bombs. They're pretty small, and I'm not going to show you the whole process, but I'll show you just a little bit of what I'll be doing. Here I'll do rows of 3, probably 2 seeds each, just to make sure that I get germination. I am not sure, but probably 2 to 3. Not too deep. Don't want them to be too deep in here. I'll be thinning these out if there's way too many. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put tape here and write the names of what's where, and then I'll know what I have planted in each spot. And I'm going to take these inside and put them under their grow lights. So yes, I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to start fertilizing. If you look closer, you will see a lot of little green sprouts popping up. Those are bachelor buttons, and so many have sprouted, and I'm just super excited. I can't wait to see how they flower. They're going to be just beautiful. And so on the inside of this area where my kids' playground is, there are so many in here too. Like if you look closely, so many. I noticed the poppies have secondary leaves already, so that is pretty exciting. Also, my sweet peas have sprouted. There's 1, 2, 3, and I have one more down there, and then there's small little shoots coming up as well. So this is exciting. I'm really glad that things are actually growing here. Update on this pot. My lemon verbena is really starting to sprout up. The little chamomile sprouts are definitely still sprouting up in here. The sage is coming to life, and the tarragon sprouts are coming out. There's a lot of new growth coming in my time that I had in here. My rhubarb is looking great. I am not watering it too much, just leaving it be. Don't want it to rot. Super excited though to be able to make some pie. I am not going to harvest, if any, leaves this year though. From what I understand, I shouldn't do that, so I'll let it be. I'll be patient. My maple is still good. I can't wait to see some of the leaves, and the nettles are happy here. So this is my Green Acres bucket. I like to use it for doing my fertilizing. I'm gonna dilute my fish fertilizer. It's a 5:1:1 ratio. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best smelling stuff, but it's my favorite to fertilize with. What I do is just use my little plastic watering can, dip it, and start watering. I wanted to show you guys an update on my Romanesco and how it's growing. It's really looking so good. There's more than one, but this one so far is the best one that's growing. And I can't wait to see how large it's going to get.